Showboating Sports, guys. Glad you are back to the channel, man. We're going to talk tonight about, is Tank Davis the face of boxing? We're going to talk about all that good stuff tonight. But if you're new to the channel, man, I'd like to say thank you guys for showing in. And if you're new, please make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. I would really appreciate it. Also, we're going to talk, like I said, we're going to talk tonight about, is Tank Davis the face of boxing? We also got the phone lines open. So if you guys want to call in, you want to get some smoke, you want to get some off your chest, or if someone says something and it's just too long to type, your message come out right, is feel free to call in. We encourage that. We lines open. We leave on our own. I mean, and we'll go ahead and open up the phone lines for the next callers. But like I said, we run a pretty good ship here. We let everybody debate a little bit, as long as it's a healthy debate. And everybody say what they got to say, but stand on it, as long as there's no trolls in there. But without any further ado, we are going to go ahead and start the show. So while we start the show, we're going to let the algorithms kick in, let everybody else come on in to the show. But here we go. Tank Davis. The question is, you know, they were saying before this fight, would Tank Davis or Ryan Garcia be the new face of boxing, the winner? Whatever the outcome was, would it be Ryan Garcia? Would he take over from Canelo? Would Tank Davis take over for Canelo? That fight generated. They're saying, I'm hearing a whole bunch of different things. I haven't seen the final, the 100% final of it, but they're saying that they sold plenty pay-per-views, over 100,000, over 1 point something million pay-per-views, plus it was a sold-out crowd. This thing sold out within a matter of 5 minutes. When it hit the market, all the tickets were sold out. Tickets were even going, some tickets, it was estimated they were going above $20,000 a ticket. Huge fight, big expectations. Did it live all the way up to it? I don't think it lived all the way up to it. Good fight. Tank did his thing. Ryan Garcia did the best he could do. I think he could have gave a little more, could have been a little bit better. But you have to factor all that in when you start talking about, what does a fighter do that generates so much attention and so much money for them to become the face of boxing. Canelo Alvarez has been the face of boxing ever since Floyd Mayweather has retired. Floyd Mayweather beat Canelo Alvarez years ago. Floyd was 36 years old. Canelo was 24, I think. Canelo lost that fight, and that propelled Canelo to be one of the biggest names in boxing. Canelo has held that title for a long time. Pacquiao could have been the face of boxing. You could have said a little bit, because Pacquiao's face pulled weight, but it was really more Canelo. And now we've made it to the crossroads. Is Tank Davis the new face of boxing, or is it still Canelo Alvarez? Well, let's just address this Canelo Alvarez situation real quick. I think Canelo Alvarez, in my opinion, he's still a big draw, so to speak, but I think Canelo Alvarez has ran his course. Canelo has ran his course. His time has ran his course. He is in the twilight, if he is still the face of boxing. If, and I say if, because it's what the public wants. It's what we all think about. You know what I'm saying? And does Gervonta Tank Davis bring more butts to the seats? Is he the person that everybody really wants to see? Time and time again, he doesn't cease to amaze us with his knockout power. He's 93% knockout ratio percentage. Tank is a really good fighter. Fighting Ryan Garcia, that big name, he got a lot of Ryan Garcia fans. A lot of people said Tank doesn't want to fight anybody. So all the big guys at 135, there was Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, and Lomachenko. Those guys were supposedly the horsemen of the 135-pound stuff. But now, salute, Tune. Salute, salute, salute. Salute, fam. Glad you up in here. He said, absolutely, he is not even a question. Canelo fighting in May. Ain't nobody breathe a word. People still talking about Tank. Yep, I think you're right. He said that he thinks, Tune said that he thinks he is, that Tank is the face of boxing. Now, Canelo, like he said, and that's what I was trying to get to, that Canelo, he has a fight coming up with John Ryder, and nobody cares to see it. He's fighting down in Mexico. It's one of those things, he's fighting another guy that nobody wants to see, which Canelo time in and time out does. But the problem with Canelo, and the thing about Tank Davis, which separates it, is that so many people are behind Canelo, no matter what Canelo does, right or wrong. But it's time to start changing that narrative, because Canelo hardly ever gives us the fights we want to see. He fought Triple G 3 times, even with 2 of those fights being questionable that he lost. Third fight was an old Triple G. Then he tries to fight Bivol. Bivol was a cherry pick that went wrong. He thought he was going to probably muscle his way through Bivol, in which he got beat. Went around and fought Triple G for the 3rd time. And then after that, now he's saying he's going to fight Ryder after a hand injury. It's always something with Canelo Alvarez. He's losing the crowd. A lot of people, even his fans, are getting sick and tired of seeing Canelo fight the same type of fights. They are still trying to say, well, you know, Canelo, he's trying to get back after this. I mean, Earl Spence got thrown from a car and still went and fought Danny Garcia. Then had a eye retina surgery, and then he went in and fought Ugas without a tune-up. That's what a real champ does, basically. And it's time for all of us as boxing fans. We got to start stepping in and start pushing the boxers that really do a good job, is what we really got to do. And that's where we are. That's where we are. So I think, me personally, is definitely not Canelo anymore. Canelo is not the face of boxing anymore. I don't think he does not represent the masses of boxing anymore. I do know he has a big fan base of Mexico, but that's just because they are behind their guy. I understand that he is from Mexico. So the Mexican population, they love Canelo, and they're going to keep pushing him. He's a countryman. I get it. But but America, we got to start pushing our own people, because now when you look at American fighters, we got fighters that hit that hit way up to the top, right? So who do we want to see? Would I rather see Canelo, or would I rather see Tank Davis fight? I'd rather see Tank Davis. Said Bivol won't no cherry, big dog. Can't agree with that. Said Bivol wasn't a cherry pick. No. Let me say this, Toon. I'm not saying that Bivol was a lame dude. Canelo thought that he would muscle his way through Bivol. He thought Bivol was going to be an easier fight. Canelo thought that he would beat Bivol. That's why he took that fight besides a David Benavidez, a Charlo, or Andre. That's why I say that was his cherry pick as opposed to those guys. Not saying Bivol can't fight. It's the same thing that Anthony Joshua, he picked Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz was a cherry pick for AJ. AJ didn't know that Andy Ruiz could fight. The same thing that Canelo, he didn't expect Bivol would be able to hold his composure and be able to fight like that. That's the only thing I mean. I'm not saying Bivol from the standpoint of being a weak fighter. I'm not saying that Bivol is a weak fighter at all. That ain't what I'm saying, Toon. I'm just saying that Canelo, in Canelo's head, he thought it would be an easier victory. The same AJ thought about Andy Ruiz. You know, sometimes fighters think, oh, I can handle this guy. He's the lesser of the other guys. Like, Canelo thought I would fight Bivol instead of Benavidez. That would be better for me. That guy has 19 fights. He's not as seasoned as these other guys. He hasn't made a big splash like these other guys. And I think by fighting this guy, if I was to beat him, I would have a better chance at fighting Bivol and beating Bivol before the rest of these other guys. Because I still think that David Benavidez is a bigger threat than Bivol is. That's my point. Because you still got to think, Canelo still is not addressing David Benavidez. And David Benavidez wants to fight Bivol. David Benavidez is bigger than Bivol, even though Bivol fights at 175 and David Benavidez campaigns at 168. David Benavidez is a bigger fighter. He's taller, he's bigger, he shrinks himself down more, and he makes that. That's why Bivol said, I'll come down. Hell, Bivol is shorter than Jermell Charlo. When you say Canelo ducking, you got to leave Charlo out, bruh. That's been debunked. Jamal don't want to fight nobody, not to mention Benavidez. Come on, Toon. Oh, listen, Listen, that's what they say. But you heard him calling Cinnamon out a whole lot. But you know what? This is the thing. Here we are. Canelo can easily go take that fight because Charlo is saying he wants to fight. So Canelo can go fight Charlo. He can go fight. Canelo can fight whoever he wants. Right now, Canelo still has time. He can still fight whoever he wants. He can pick it. He can pick his guy that he wants. He can definitely pick his guy that he wants. But all I'm saying is Bivol is not a pushover, but Bivol was a Canelo cherry pick. He was up under those other guys. That's simply what I'm saying. And at this point in crossroads is that the face of boxing, we can't say that the face of boxing has to fight everybody, but the face of boxing got to fight somebody. He's got to fight somebody. He's got to give us those names that we want. Just like Gervonta Tank Davis. If Gervonta Tank Davis starts going back and regressing, going to go fight fighters that we don't care to see fight like a bunch, you can't fight all top names. I mean, there's no way through negotiations you're going to get everybody you want. There's no way. There's no way Tank is going to get every single body. I'll give Andrade and Benavidez, but why Charlo Andrade and Benavidez can't get it on Canelo fighting everybody? Yeah. So what I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. We're going to talk about Tank. So is Tank really the face of boxing? So look at it like this. So Tank, he has to keep fighting names. So they're saying Tank wants to fight the winner of Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez, which would be great. Teofimo Lopez is one of the guys from 135 that was a question, can Gervonta Tank Davis beat? So that's in question. He needs to take that out of question. He needs to show he can beat him. That's if T.O. gets past Josh Taylor. If T.O. doesn't get past Josh Taylor is undefeated, and he was a former undisputed champion, right? He doesn't have all the belts anymore, but if Tank fights somebody quality like that, then that still keeps lifting Tank up. You know, I believe so. 1.4 million pay-per-views. Ain't see that in a minute. Yeah. Tank's done really well. What's up? Salute, League of Legacy. Salute, champ. Salute. Hey, but yeah, Toon. Yeah. So look at it like this. I'm saying he's right there at it. He pulled in that. You got to give Ryan some credit because Ryan brought that in too. Ryan brought some people in. So the fight was just so big and dynamic. And a lot of it is to do with Tank too. You know what I mean? I'm not taking nothing away from Tank. Tank is a draw, period. Tank is actually bigger than those belts. Tank is a bigger draw than Devin Haney is, and Devin Haney is the undisputed champ. So it is time for, I would like to see that Tank crosses over and fights Devin Haney, and we get the face of boxing to be undisputed as well. You know what I'm saying? So, but right now, the way I look at it is Tank is good, man. Tank is right there at it. Tank done it. We got to see how this next fight does. I say Tank is the face of boxing. I declare it. You know what I'm saying? But we got to be able to back that up with more evidence. He's got one big fight at 1.4 million, right? So him and Josh Taylor. If Josh Taylor wins that, Tank goes up. Josh Taylor still has some belts. So Tank goes up and he beats Josh Taylor. And if he beats Josh Taylor in the same fashion that he beat that, but all Tank did say he has something else this big that's coming up. Don't know what it is. Said, I think that Tank versus Shakur is a bigger fight than Haney. Haney don't do numbers. We got to see the Loma numbers. Yeah, you know, Loma never does big numbers. You know what I'm saying, Toon? Loma doesn't do big numbers, man. He just doesn't. Never really has. Loma hasn't done great numbers ever. Shakur is a bigger name. Shakur is a nice name, man. Shakur got a nice name because everybody's buzzing about Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney is undisputed, but like you said, we got to see what kind of numbers they do. We got to see what they put out there and see what happens. Tank is the face, and if he gets the belts, it'll be ridiculous. Yeah. But that's why I say Tank needs to fight Devin. Just listen, whoever wins that fight, that they need to combine. Loma has sold out a couple of venues. Yeah, but they haven't been the biggest venues in the world. But Loma is not what I'm saying is, I'm not saying Loma doesn't sell Toon at all. That ain't what I'm saying. But Loma does not sell like those big names. He doesn't pull in the biggest name. He doesn't pull in the biggest stuff. He hasn't had a great big pay-per-view outing. Loma just has never had that. Loma has just never had that. So we gotta say apples to apples and oranges to oranges. You know what I mean? Loma hasn't pulled out way more than what Haney has pulled out, to be honest. But at the end of the day, you know, this is like this. To be the best, you got to beat the best, right? And whoever's got the belts, why not go after the guys that got the belt? That's all I'm saying about Tank. Not saying, you know, that Tank can't beat Haney, but why not go take that off the board? Why is that? Why do we even got to discuss that and debate that? Why can't Devin, the winner of Loma and Devin, fight Tank? Get that out the conversation, right? Tank is still young. It ain't like Tank is getting ready to retire. Tank's what, 27 years old? Let Tank go fight. Salute, Adrian. Salute, fam. Salute. He said, what's cracking, show? Chat, hope all is well. Blessings to all our boxing family. Tank is the face of boxing. He's calling Haney out next. Prove me wrong. Hey, I would love to, man. I would like to see him call out Haney. Only because, listen, we do so much debating, the fans do, right? So the boxers need to step in. We wanted to see what was, if Ryan and Tank fought. We've been waiting on this for almost 4 years now. They got that out the way. We got a conclusion to that. So now, why can't we get a conclusion to the winner of Devin Haney and Loma to fight Tank? That way, Tank doesn't have to say he's bigger than the belts. If he wins, he takes all the belts. He loses, whoever, if the person that beats him, then they are, right? So then there we have it. So why not do that and put that at rest? I think it's for that time. It's time to prove it. Everybody's walking it. Why not walk the walk, talk the talk? He said, Tank ain't fighting Devin, bro. Y'all can hang it up. Okay, Toon. I get it. But why Tank won't fight Devin? What's your reason why you think Devin and Tank won't fight? Then I'll tell you my reason why I don't think they'll fight. So tell us, Toon. You can even call in. Phone lines are open, or you can go ahead and text it on in. Why do you think that Tank won't fight Ryan? Tank won't fight Devin. What's your thoughts on that? Matter of fact, what's all y'all thoughts on that? Why do y'all think Tank won't go after those belts? They there, right? Why not take them? They there, take them. That way it takes it out of question, you know? That way we get past that talk. Said, because Haney will go to sleep right next to Ryan. Hey, listen, if Tank can put him to sleep, it's time to put him to sleep, right? Why should you have a guy running around talking about he's the best, he's undisputed? Why don't you go dispute that and go take it? Said Tank will fight. He believes in his power too much to avoid anyone. Yep, right. He's got skills and power. League, yeah, he got a lot. But I want to hear that from Toon, because Toon said he ain't fighting. He said y'all can hang it up. Why? Why won't he fight? I'm gonna tell y'all why I don't think he'll fight. I think because Floyd trained Devin when Devin was younger. You know, he's still close to Devin Pops. He trains him, and he's trained him for so long, he doesn't want to see them two fight. Because if you ever see that, Floyd always gets in the middle and goes, no, they're not fighting. Floyd always pushes that back, like he's not letting them fight. Floyd always does that. When they said something about it here recently, you know what he said? He said Tank should fight Teofimo Lopez and Devin should fight Shakur Stevenson. He pushes Devin off to Shakur Stevenson. He doesn't say, well, Tank needs to fight one of them two guys. And maybe because they top rank, you know what I mean? And Floyd is now trying to say he wants Tank to fight Teofimo Lopez because Teofimo Lopez said his last fight with top rank is going to be Josh Taylor. What's up, Andy? Salute, King. Salute. He said Tank is A-side. Why aren't the contracts being sent yet? Tank's the A-side. Haney doesn't want the smoke, but that bread might get him thinking. Yeah, bread might get, listen, that's going to be a payday. That's going to be a huge payday. Listen, anybody fights Tank is going to be a huge payday. That's why it's A-side now. Tank is just steady. Listen, every time Tank fights and knocks somebody out, he's just rising and rising and rising. Man, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know when I watch Tank, he shows no interest for the Devin, bro. Everybody but Devin coach Calvin even said let him starve. Tank want the payday. Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's a little bit because, like I said, Floyd don't want them guys to fight. He said, Adrian, Molina, how you know Devin don't want that smoke? Andy said, how you know that? Devin keeps saying he wants to smoke. Devin keeps saying it. Listen, I'm not going to call Devin a liar until Devin shows me that he's bullshitting. Devin keeps calling these guys out, right? And Devin keeps fighting these guys. He said, okay, Marquise Williams said, Haney might take the fight because he wants to fight, but he damn sure not taking those stipulations Ryan took. Not at all. Hey, Devin ain't taking them kind of rehydration clauses. You know what I mean? But then Tank ain't gonna take the fight. Well, you know what? Devin might agree to go up under 147. I don't know. Because Devin's making 135. Devin's making 135. But Devin might say, shit, I got to rehydrate to at least 147, 148. Toon said, Devin want it, but he can't handle it. I don't see him barking at Shakur Stevenson like that. Hey, maybe he might think he can beat Tank easier than he can beat Shakur Stevenson. Maybe he think his jab and the way he fights him, styles make fights, Toon. He might say, okay, both of these two guys are harder fighters, but I'd rather fight Tank because I get more clout and more money fighting Tank, and I might have my style might make it better for me fighting Tank. That might be what Devin's thinking. Yeah, Adrian, good point. Adrian said, we shall see. He still hadn't gotten past Loma yet. Yeah, you're right. Devin still ain't made it past Loma yet, so we don't know. We just saying, but we still talking about Tank as the face of boxing. So with him being the face of boxing, who's he fighting next? Tank said that he's got something big coming up that he wants to talk about. So I don't know what that is. Somebody just put that out there. So I don't know if I don't know what that is. So I like to see what's going on with it. I like to see what he's talking about. But really, man, I'm just tired of belts being out there. I'm tired of everybody saying they the best. And I'd like to get the face of boxing with the belts. That's if Devin gets past Loma. Because he got to get through there. Said he's going back down all the way to 126 to fight Inoue, who trying to be a bet on that. Oh, he ain't gonna go all the way down there. Tank can't make 126, bro. Tank having a hard time making 130. He right there at 135. You know what I'm saying? Tank can't make that. Toon said, why wouldn't it be a rehydration clause? Because Tank ain't blowing up to no 160 on fight night. It's a proven fact Devin gains 20 pounds before fight night. His daddy even can't even deny it. Yeah, Devin does blow up. Devin does. Tank might even give the ghost payday. But this is the thing. This is the thing, though. If you make 135, then it shouldn't matter. If you make the weight, you make the weight. Ryan couldn't make 135, so they had to go do a catch weight at 136. So, but if you make 135, you make 135. Said Tank going to 147 for Thurman. What are you gonna do? Put a rehydration clause on Thurman? So think about it. Think about what you're saying, Toon. He don't want Devin them to be higher than 147, but he gonna move up to 147, and no fighter at 147 is gonna agree to stay 147 on fight night. They're gonna be 150. So you can fight them guys at 150, but you can't fight Devin, who makes 135 and undisputed 135. You can't fight him unless he stays under 147. That doesn't make sense. Make that make sense. Devin is undisputed with the belts at 135. So you telling me you gonna make sure Devin can't get past 146 on fight night, but you willing to go fight a 147 pounder who won't take a rehydration clause and say I will be 147 on fight night? They can't do it. Tank versus Martin, nah. Tank gonna beat Martin. Martin ain't ready for that. Yeah, Ryan probably could have. He probably could have. But hey, he needed an extra pound. He needed that. So, but does that make any sense? Tank goes, man, y'all can't be over 146, but I'm gonna go fight Keith Thurman at 147, which is a pound heavier. And you know Keith Thurman, what are you gonna do? I can't gain no weight. Keith gonna gain weight. Keith gonna be 150 something going in the ring. And Gervonta would probably take that fight. So why not take the Devin Haney fight without a rehydration clause? Doesn't make sense. And you getting something for it. You might not be getting all the money that you would hope for, but you're gonna still get money because Tank name bring money, and it's for undisputed. If Devin gets past Loma and they both undefeated, so that's gonna bring money in right there. They fight for undisputed, right? So that right there gives Tank history. You are undisputed. You're another guy that made it in the 4-belt era. You still one of the top guys. Said Martin is top 3 in your opinion. Martin ain't top 3 in my opinion. Shakur Stevenson is better than Martin. Tank, Haney, Shakur Stevenson is top 3. They top 3 135s. You can't put him past Shakur. I ain't putting Martin past Shakur Stevenson. That's just my opinion. Shakur Stevenson is definitely top 3. Tank, Haney, Shakur, they got to fight it out. Ryan is not top 3. So Ryan is off of there. Yeah. Devin's a pretty big dude, man. Devin's a pretty big dude, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. But look, Toon, think about it. Think about it, though. You'll fight Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman is a harder fighter than Devin Haney, period. And Keith Thurman's gonna be at least 157, bro. Keith Thurman's gonna be 157 at least by fight night. He gonna be close to 160. He's putting on about a good 8 to 10 pounds rehydration. Keith Thurman's doing that. So, but hey, I guess he look at it like the leverage he's gonna have with that. You know what I'm saying? He'll take it. Tank, Shakur, then Haney. The Ghost ain't top 3, but he's almost there. Yeah, Ghost is bad. Tank, Shakur, then Haney. Shakur just got there. I have him at 4 because he fight a bum. We got to see him fight. Okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Adrian. But he passed the eye test to me, bro. But I get what you're saying. Listen, I don't knock you for saying he needs another fight to prove it. Yeah, but I think, listen, he wants those fights, and I wouldn't put Frank Martin in there with him. So you would call it, I'm driving in heavy traffic. Oh, okay, got you. No problem, Toon. I get it. You still making headways in here, but be careful on the Texas. My man. We don't want you getting into a wreck, bruh. Yeah, man. We don't want you get you no traffic accident. But yeah, man. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Adrian. I get it. I get it about Shakur Stevenson, man. I get that very heavily. But like I said, you know, Shakur Stevenson, man, He passed the eye test for me, man. But like I said, I'd like to see him in another one. I'd like to see him in one more. I would. I'd love to see him fight Pitbull Cruz. You know, Pitbull Cruz or somebody like that. Oh, stand still, traffic. Got you. Got you, fam. Got you. Yeah, man. I like to see him fight Pitbull Cruz, somebody like that. Shut somebody like that. They talking about Tank. Everybody's calling for Tank to refight Pitbull Cruz. I think Tank should take it. It's gonna be easy money, man. I'd rather see him fight Shakur Stevenson, somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But everybody got doubts. Everybody's saying that they think that Pitbull Cruz and Tank and all this other gibber. Tank was fighting with one hand, his hand was broke. You giving that dude an easy payday. Tank is going to take that fight, and Tank's going to win that fight. If he beat him one hand, what you think he's going to do it two, and his hand ain't broke? What do you think is going to happen? You know he's going to get it. It's same thing with Floyd fighting Maidana. Floyd fought Maidana. Everybody, oh, Maidana beat you. Floyd, okay, instant rematch. Put your money back up. They put their money back up, and Floyd showed out. He did it with Castillo, too. Floyd gave some rematches, and people thought, oh, and they lost money on that. They really was convinced. Just like they convinced that Tank and Pitbull Cruz won that fight. Or it was so close. To me, it's like, man, he fighting a one-handed Tank. Come on, man. And he still lost. Still lost with a one-handed fighter. Tell me he did good. He didn't do good. You fought a one-handed fighter for 6 rounds and didn't do nothing. So what you gonna do when you got a fighter that's got both his hands? What are you gonna do, bruh? You going to sleep. It's gonna be a different ball game. You know? Tank has gotten even better. Man, Tank is showing some really good skills, man. Shakur. It don't matter what weight. That boy's sharp, and the IQ is off the charts. Yep. Nobody raised their hand to fight Shakur Cruz, Kambosos. Them boys don't want it. Nah, man. Cruz don't want it. Kambosos don't want it. None of them want it. They don't want it. They don't want that fight. They don't want that fight. They already know. That dude, listen, Shakur Stevenson is sharp, but I would like to see him with one more good fight. I would. But hey, you know, let me tell you something. I'm nervous with Devin fighting him. To be honest, that's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a real good fight, but Shakur Stevenson is a beast, man. The only thing that I think, this is the problem I'm having. I would like to see Shakur and Devin, but Devin is right at being weight drained, man. Devin is having a hard time making that 135. Shakur even said that because they said Devin said he's going to stay at 135 for at least the rest of 2023. Shakur Stevenson said, cool. This was his words. He said, cool. He'd probably be a little bit of weight drain, but I'll take it. That's what Shakur said. He knows Devin is a big dude, and Devin is on the verge of being weight drained. He is. He's weight drained bad in there. And that's all Tank will do. Tank will say, okay, he's weight drained. Let's cap it. You know what I mean? And guess what? Devin gonna have to pass that fight up. Devin's gonna have to pass that fight up. Because you can't go in there fighting Shakur Steve. I mean, you can't go in there fighting Tank and you weight drain. You can't do it. You can't do it, bro. You can't. You might get away with it with Loma because then you can rehydrate back. But Tank ain't gonna let you rehydrate back all the way. He gonna do them tactics. He gonna use them A-side tactics. You just gotta have your shit together when you're fighting Tank. You got to. But I agree, man. Tank is the face of boxing, bro. He's the face of boxing now. He's pulling in big numbers. He's giving a fight we want to see. And he's active the way we want him to be active. He fought in January. He fought in April. And he's already talking about another fight. Tank is probably going to get 3 fights this year. And he's not hurt. So he can put, you know how much money Tank be done made this year? If Tank fights again, let's say, Tank say he's going to take a few months off. That's what he said after the fight. He'll meet with his team, and then they'll talk about what he's going to do and maybe take a couple of months off. But let's say Tank goes, okay, I fought in April. I'm going to fight again in August. He could fight again in August and fight again in December. Tank could do that. Tank could fight again in August and again in September. I mean, again in November. I mean, December. My bad. August and in December. And he be done had 4 fights this year. 4 fights in a year. You know how many millions of dollars that dude be done made this year? In a year? He said, nah, it ain't. He said Shakur going to beat Devin at least 9-3. You think Shakur beat Devin 9-3 rounds? He'll give Shakur problems first couple of rounds with the jab. Then that's it. A nice and slow ass whooping. So you think Shakur Stevenson will run through Devin that bad? I don't think he'll run through Devin that bad. I don't think so. I don't think it'd be 9-3. That would be crazy. If he beats Devin 9-3 and takes them belts off Devin, oh my goodness, Shakur Stevenson would be getting close. If he beats Devin like that, he had to fight Tank, and the winner of that fight will be the face of boxing. Listen, them cats can go down in history. If they all fight each other, they'll go down in history as Hagler Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard. They will be the new Hagler Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard. And everybody done forgot about the welterweight division. Because Tank's outing this weekend, nobody's even worried about the welterweight division no more, man. Everybody's sick of the welterweight division, man. Everybody's sick of it, dude. Sick of it. You had the baddest fight to be made in boxing, period, and they can't even get that done. A whole year done went by and they still can't get that fight done. That fight ain't, dog, I thought that fight was a done deal, but maybe something else done came up, man. I heard that fight had been a done deal a while back when I said it a while back, months ago, when I put it out there. But I'm hearing that fight right now, they said that fight done took a turn in there. I just don't, man, them dudes, something is dude, the hell welterweight division sucks. It sucks, man. It sucks. That whole fiasco with Crawford and Spence, it sucks now, man. It sucks. Shakur and Devin would be a split decision. What's up, 8 Mile? Salute, fam. Salute. Said it'd be a split decision. Yeah, I don't think it, but Toon said he think Shakur gonna run off with it. I think it'd be a really good performance, man. Devin's a big kid, man. Where Devin loses a little bit, he gains in size. Where Devin loses a little bit, he gains in size. Shakur might be a little bit more polished than Devin, but Devin, because his size helps counteract that with his jab. And Devin ain't a slouch. Devin can fight, and Devin stays focused. And Devin gets better and better every time out. But Shakur Stevenson is a beast, man. But they got to fight now because Shakur Stevenson can't make 140. Shakur can't make 140, man. He says Shakur is different. I've seen Devin keep repeatedly getting hit with hooks. Yeah. He's been hurt in the pocket. Lenard, Shakur is good at everything. He is more polished. I agree with you, Toon. Shakur Stevenson is more polished. He is. Shakur Stevenson is probably the most polished fighter. Almost. He's right there at it, being one of the most polished fighters in boxing. He really is. But I will say this. Shakur Stevenson, few little things he lacked. Few little times he lacks a few little things. Not much. But when you look at Tank is a really good polished fighter too, bruh. He is. It's just their styles are different. It's the styles that make them a little different. So you look at Shakur being more polished because his defense is a little bit better. Tank steps in there. But look how what Tank did on that Ryan Garcia thing. Tank is a bad dude, man. Said fighting Cruz will be moving backwards. Money-wise, Cruz isn't a draw. Tank going to get his highest paydays fighting Haney first, then Shakur. Yeah, you're right. I agree with that. If he gets those belts from Haney, he's going to get a great big old payday fighting Devin Haney. Getting those belts, becoming undisputed, then fighting Shakur Stevenson. Yep, I agree. I agree with you, Adrian, with that one. If he fights Devin first, fights Shakur Stevenson second, that will be his highest payday. Shakur, pound for pound, number one, off style. If you take away the resume, yeah, got you. Got what you're saying. I got what you're saying. Yeah, Shakur Stevenson is a bad dude, man. He's a bad dude, bruh. He's a bad dude. The only thing I can say about Shakur Stevenson, he's had some of them times that he'll take his foot off the gas a little bit, He'll some of them times he needs to be more. He even said it on this last fight and the fight before that. He done took it, and he's got them brittle hands too that hurts him. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, those are some of the flaws that he's got. You know what I mean? Devin don't have brittle hands. Devin is just kind of the same focused fighter through the whole time. He plays it safe a little too much. Shakur Stevenson will push it a little more than Devin, but he won't push it all the way. Tank pushes that shit from the first part of the fight all the way to the end. He's stalking you around the whole ring, trying to take you out. Tank is trying to take you out the whole time. Now, only you know what I'm saying? Tank is in there doing some crazy, horrific stuff, man. Tank style is that. But what I can say this too, Tank makes adjustments when he needs to make those adjustments. Ryan was not ahead on them scorecards. You know what I'm saying? Tank threw less, but like what Tank say, his style. I don't throw a lot, but they accurate, and I'm not wasting my time in there. Love Tank, but he struggles with activity. I've seen it a few times now. Rolly shield him up and Ryan shield him up on the ropes. Imagine Tank fighting a Pacquiao style, but he would fight it differently. He fights though, because think about this. This is what I'm gonna say to him. You are right, but Tank makes the adjustments to the fighter. He's getting that from Floyd. They're working Tank to his advantages, because think about this. Ryan was more active, but Tank won those rounds. Most of the time, Tank gets behind on the scorecards a little bit. He didn't do that. He didn't really do that with Ryan at all. Hector, he made Hector fight. He made Hector open up so he could get in there and shut Hector down. With Ryan Garcia, he knew Ryan's speed and jab. They made Tank be more efficient off the start. Tank didn't take no rounds back. Tank went in there and Ryan won the first round. After that, Tank turned it on, man. And I like that about Tank. That lets you know Tank is, everybody's looking at Tank as like just being a puncher. Tank ain't just a puncher, man. Tank is a boxer too. He's got some real good boxing skills, man. He's in position. He's got really good footwork. He makes sure he takes you out of your stuff. Tank makes those adjustments, man. It's those little things in boxing that Tank is doing that's paying off big dividends. And he's going to use that kind of stuff fighting Devin and Shakur Stevenson. That's why I say we got to get him in there with a really good fighter that is a real good chess player and see how he does. Ryan wasn't that good of a chess player. He exposed Ryan on levels that we knew, but he even took it to another level with Ryan. You know what I'm saying? He took it to a whole new level with Ryan. He stayed in there with Ryan. Ryan didn't even, some of the stuff that you knew Ryan should have done, Ryan didn't do. Ryan did not work off that jab the whole time. Ryan, listen, with a southpaw, you throw that right hand. Ryan, I knew they told Ryan to do that. You got to throw that right hand. You got to throw it. He took that away from Ryan. Ryan didn't do a whole hell of a lot with that jab. Took that away from Ryan. He took everything from Ryan, bruh. And he stayed in there at a good distance where when Ryan swung, opened up, he was hitting that. Will people salute, fam? Salute. Yeah, he did. You right, Adrian. That's what he said. He said Tank said Ryan went down with a body shot, and he said, and they asked and said, who? He said, ask Ryan. So he hit him in that liver shot. Hey guys, can y'all still hear me? Yeah, y'all should be able to. Man, hold on, guys. Hold on, man. Hold on, guys. Something acting up on your boy, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. So anyway, like I said, guys, yeah. I think Tank beats Haney and maybe, just maybe, gets outboxed by Shakur. I hate to say it. Shakur's defense is on another level. Yeah, Devin does get hit, but he ain't been hit by nobody yet. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing about it is they fight. The one thing I can say about all those guys, they fight everybody differently. You're not going to get the same fighters. Some fighters, they'll let you get off. Some fighters, they're going to come up with a way you can't get off. You know what I mean? He stayed in there a little bit with Kambosos, but Devin's not going to fight everybody like he fight Kambosos. You know what I'm saying? Tank ain't going to fight everybody like he fought Ryan. And you see he fought Ryan differently than he fought Hector Garcia. You know what I'm saying? So think about that, you know? Hector Garcia, man, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, Hector Garcia, hey, he didn't get no love out of Tank at all. Tank worked that dude, man. Tank put that dude in there, you know. Let's see something, man. Yeah, this thing acting up on me, man. Yeah, this thing acting up on me. Yeah. So that's yeah. So that's what I think. I think that Tank is the face of boxing, but I do think that Tank needs to follow this up with another really good fight. That's my thoughts. Tank is, and I think we all agree that Tank is the face of boxing right now. Five boxing fans salute. He said they running with his face of boxing. It's a built-in excuse to not fight top KO Devin and Shakur. Wow, Will said Tank. So five boxing fans, you think who do you think is the face of boxing then? If you don't think it's Tank, who do you think is the face of boxing? Five boxing fan. Hey, Will. Yeah, Will. Tank KOs Devin and Shakur. You think so? I don't know. You might be right. All right, Adrian, salute, man. Have a good night, man. Yeah, I'm going to try to get on tomorrow night. I'm going to try to get on for a second if I can. Just come here and kick it with everybody tomorrow night. Yeah, the way I've been working and doing these other things has been kind of extending and late, and that's been throwing some of my nights out, but I'm back almost out of it, but I should be off to come in here and say hi, speak to everybody a little bit tomorrow night if I can. So yeah, I'm shooting for it, Adrian. Said, why everybody keeps saying Tank don't fight nobody but Mexicans? Can we look at Haney's resume right quick when he hasn't fought Mexicans? Five boxing fans said nobody is. Okay, so Toon wants to know, why does everybody keep saying that Tank don't fight nobody but Mexicans? He don't fight nobody but Mexicans. Says, so let's look at Haney's resume real quick. When hasn't he fought Mexicans? Yeah. So let me think. Let me think. He fought Kambosos. He fought, well, he's fighting Loma next. Tank fought. Well, what it is I think it ain't just. I think what they saying is they want bigger names, like the names like, cause well, you gotta get step up because Ryan was probably the biggest name. Loma gonna stir the pot by beating Haney. Just watch. Well, I can't say it's a given conclusion that Devin will win. Kambosos, Australian, yep. So they all got to fight, but they all got to fight, and then the face will. Five boxing fans said they don't think that Tank is the face of boxing just yet. Let all them guys fight, and then the face of boxing will appear. JoJo is Mexican. Linares is Mexican. Yeah, but that's I tell you what. But those are the guys that's because but who else could they fight with a bigger name? Teofimo Lopez. I mean, you had JoJo Diaz down there. You had Linares. You had most of those guys are gonna be Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Most of those guys are with those big names. I mean, who else could he have fought that was down there? Because I couldn't think. Because okay, like look right now, who else is down there now that you can fight that's left? You got Shakur Stevenson, but he just moved up to that. Joshua, salute. Oh, okay. So you think Pitbull Cruz is gonna lose June the 17th? Cabron, huh? Okay. Say the welterweight division has frozen up. So now the people are on lightweights. Yeah. It's done. Yeah. We were saying it earlier. All them names are better than Tank names compared to them. Said your bro gonna KO Pitbull Cruz? I don't know. He might. I'd like to see it. Let's say he go in there and KO him. Then who do you think he should fight next? B Megastar, salute. Toon said, man, hell no. Hey, Joshua, is that towards Joshua? Hey, Pitbull Cruz hey, listen. Pitbull Cruz ain't no pushover. I just don't think he beats Tank, but he ain't no pushover. I don't think he beats, you think he should fight Tank next? If he knocks him out, he might get that shot. Said Linares is 35 years old, was 35 years old, and JoJo moved up from 30. Yeah, JoJo did move up. Hey, but everybody said JoJo. See, this is the thing though, Toon. If a fighter's out there and you tell him he needs to fight these guys, El Cabron sparring Haney tomorrow at Wild Card. Are they sparring tomorrow? Oh, okay. I like to check that out. But when you got a fighter out there and they say they need to fight this guy, you can't have them fight that guy and then discredit him, because they said that Devin wouldn't fight Linares. He wouldn't fight JoJo Diaz. Remember they kept saying that? And then Devin's like, come on, let's fight. Then JoJo finally agreed to it and then lost. So you can't discredit Devin for that. You know what I'm saying? But I like to see El Cabron. I like to see, listen. If he beats Pitbull Cruz, then he's in there. If he knocks him out, if he go in there and just gets him, you know what I mean? Where there ain't no bull. I want to see all these guys fight. But you still got to think, hey, Joshua, you still got to think, you still got people like Frank Martin in there. You still got Devin Haney. You still got Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson looking for a dance partner. So he get past Pitbull Cruz, he's in there. He can fight any of them guys at that point. But he's got to get past Pitbull Cruz. But he's got to get past him in a good fashion where it ain't no, oh, he barely got past him. He's got to get all the way past him. I'm ready to see that. I want to see some good scuffles, man. For real. But if he gets past him, on June 17th. He gets past that dude. Hey, Shakur Stevenson, be ready for it. Shakur Stevenson looking for a dance partner. But because he gonna have to get Tank. He got to have one more at the Pitbull. Not unless he goes in there and knocks. If he goes in there and just runs through Pitbull Cruz, then yeah. So he said they dropped him to keep him away from him. Tank top rank dropped him after beating Gabe to keep. Okay. Well, guess what? Think about it this way, Joshua. If he goes and he stops Pitbull Cruz, he's back in the conversation. He's back. Said he didn't want him to beat two J Prince fighters. Hey, listen, Joshua, I'm not doubting you. I'm not doubting that's the way you feel, and I'm not doubting that. But I am gonna say this: Shakur Stevenson ain't gonna duck nobody, bro. Shakur Stevenson ain't gonna duck him. Listen, this is probably what they want. They probably want him to make a name for himself to get those fighters, because these fighters are trying to go for belts. That's probably what they trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And Keyshawn is a good fighter, but he ain't had 10 fights yet. Shakur Stevenson is this is it. He beats Pitbull Cruz. He gets to fight. He's gonna fight. All right, Will, good night, man. It's been a few long days. Okay, Will. Have a good night, man. I'm glad you came up in here, man. Thanks, man. Have a good one, man. Appreciate you coming in. Said, make this make sense. Tank went to 30 for Santa Cruz. They both fought at 30. Devin fought 30-pound Jojo Diaz. Got no slack. Jojo has yet to do anything at 35. At least Pitbull did KO Gamboa, yeah. Something that Devin Haney failed at. Yeah, but Gamboa was in survival mode, too. Says Shakur and Keyshawn not scared. Yeah, but I tell you what it was. I tell you probably what it is, Joshua. You're right about that, but I'm gonna tell you, this is what it is. The juice has got to be worth the squeeze. What they trying to do is trying to get listen, right now, everybody's trying to position a man for paydays. And all right, Will, talk to you tomorrow, man. What they trying to do is position their fighters to get that belt or a big name, big payday. Because think about it, Shakur Stevenson is moving up with a belt. He's a big name, and they need him to go up and fight Devin or Tank. That's what they shooting for. That's probably why they ain't taking it back. And he tried to fight Pitbull Cruz. Now, if your guy goes in and beat Pitbull Cruz, then he gets that name that Pitbull Cruz has. Gamboa was in survival mode with Cruz. Chase that down. Man, you just try to dog Devin, man. That's what's going on. You try to dog Devin, bro. You try to dog him. Yeah. Hey, Josh. Hey, but listen, can we all agree to this? That if he beats Pitbull Cruz, he takes Pitbull Cruz's name. He takes that name. Because right now, these guys are trying to get big names and trying to get big money. Who is this guy that's fighting Pitbull Cruz? He's a good fighter. El Cambron is a good fighter. I haven't seen a whole lot out of him. I can't say I know a whole lot on him. I need to go do some more research on him. I know he's a decent fighter, but I just don't know how good he really is. You know what I'm saying? He's not a fighter that I've seen a whole lot and seen that. But hey, we great find out when he fights Pitbull Cruz. We're gonna find out. But I'm gonna go look him up even more. I'm gonna go try to catch as many fights as I can because I haven't seen a whole lot on him. Hey, Joshua, I'm gonna have to definitely go check your boy out some more. But listen, this is his way of proving himself. So he's gonna have to beat Pitbull Cruz in spectacular fashion. He can't go in there and it's gonna be a split, you know what I mean? Barely make it through and it's be controversial because then they're gonna have to fight 2 fights. But if he goes in there and he wins decisively, then guess what? He's in the conversation. Because you gotta think like this. Shakur Stevenson fought said he beat 7 undefeated fighters in 21 fights. Can't name another one. Hey, but guess what? We're going to find out exactly what he's made of with Pitbull Cruz. Well, we're going to see. We're going to find out what he's made of. Hey, Joshua, I'm glad you're bringing it to him because listen, you got to, stand on that one. He said, nah, I ain't dogging Devin. He's a good fighter. I feel like he can make his own legacy without clout chasing off Tank. You're undisputed. Take your ass to 140 and fight Reason Taylor. Oh, but Toon, nah, bruh. If he still can't, listen, he's undisputed at 135. So guess what? He gets to fight everybody at 135. Nah, bruh. Nah. We held Canelo's feet to the fire. He should fight those other guys. So we got whole Tank to the fire. Tank got to fight Devin or Shakur. He got to fight them two, man. If Devin makes it past Loma, Tank don't get a pass, bruh. I like Tank. Listen, I like all those guys. But Devin got to fight Tank and Shakur. Well, he's fighting Loma, so I'm giving him credit on that. He's getting credit off Loma if he gets past Loma. But then he's got to fight Shakur or Tank. Just like Shakur got to fight Tank and Devin. They all got to fight each other. He said, yeah, bro, you right. Gio will KO him. He used to fighting Mexicans. Gio was a Mexican Olympic team. Okay. Listen, I'm gonna go do more research on him. But listen, if he KOs Pitbull Cruz, listen, he ain't even gotta KO him. If he goes in there and makes an outstanding fight, makes a name, because Pitbull Cruz is forefront right now. He fought Tank. A lot of people saw he did good with Tank. I don't say he did that well with Tank because Tank only had one hand. He had a broken hand. But a lot of people say that, right? Said, oh, he was Manny Pacquiao's main sparring partner for the Spence fight. Okay. Oh, he dropped Pacquiao's sparring. Okay. Listen, bro. You got to make sure you return back to this channel, bro. Because you got to be a part of this because we got to follow him all the way up. I'm going to go watch and do a little bit more research on him, a bit more, and really go in depth with him because I want to be able to talk that now that you in here and now he's coming in on the scene. Because that Constantine, what he can do. He can do, like you say, in spectacular shit. Let's say he wins most of the rounds. I'm with it. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? Then he's got a name for himself and he's in the conversation, right? Then we'll see. Because you still got to think those other guys out there. Frank Martin is out there. So, Spence going to be looking for a fight for Frank Martin. If he stops Frank Martin, he's there. He stops because think about it. Tank is only going to go for the bigger names. Shakur Stevenson trying to go for belts or the big name. Devin is trying to go for big names because Devin got all the belts. For him to get in there, there you go. There you go. You know what I mean? Said Tank can fight Shakur. He just said he can't make 140. They're going to make that fight. Devin can barely make the damn weight. Yeah. Hey, look. Tank can fight Shakur. He just said, okay. Hey, listen to him. Listen what I'm saying. I'm with it. Well, listen, I'm with that fight, but Devin said he's staying at 135 until the end of the year. So that means the Loma fight, at the end of the year, you can get Tank and Devin. You could do it. Joshua said, thanks, I subscribe a lot of boxing. Okay, cool. Appreciate it. Salute, man. Thank you for subscribing, man. Oh, you meant me? Yeah, I was trying to figure out what you were saying because I was getting it off. That's why I was reading it to him. Okay, I got you now. I'm glad you cleared that up. Okay, I got it. KTB, George Bozo was Pacquiao's sparring partner too, and we see how he turned out. Yeah, KTB, salute, fam. Hey, boy. Hey, everybody comes at it and swinging. Hey, but we're gonna find out what he can do because Joshua said that's what he can do. So we ready to find out. Hey, Joshua, we do this normally Monday through Fridays at 10 p.m. Eastern. We get down here, right? But here lately, I've missed a few days here and there only because I've been doing some other stuff outside that been kind of and ain't been able to get in here. But I'm almost got that cleared up where I can get back on my regular schedule of doing it every weeknight at 10 p.m. Eastern time. You know what I'm saying? So some nights I don't eat and I don't know nights, but yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday is the regular time that we normally. What's up, John? John Boy is in the building, man. Salute. No, hold on. Let me get it out of here. John Boy is in the super chat. Salute, man. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for showing up, man. Thanks for supporting the channel, man. It goes a long way, man. Yeah, said bet Monday and Friday keep pushing your content. Yeah. Monday through Friday. Yeah, that's what we do, man. Monday through Friday. I do this every Monday, every weeknight, 10 p.m. Eastern. That's how we try to do. We pretty much try to do that. Except for, like I said, that little work thing that I've been doing and having to travel a little bit too. That's thrown off a little bit. But yeah, bro, that's regularly how we do it. That's regularly how we do it, man. So make sure you come in and do all that. Yeah, John Boy, where you been, man? I've been wondering about you, man. Been wondering about you, John. How's everything going with you, John? Is everything going all right? I know you say you back working the last time we talked, man. You recovered all from that wreck and stuff, or you back 110%? I've been wondering how you been doing, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait to see these next fights coming up. We still got some more good fights for the rest of the year, man. We got some more good fights. So, but now we know what we saying, though. You know what I mean? What they saying? Who is the face? But what they say? Firebox fans said they not convinced that Tank is that. Oh, okay, cool. Glad to know you're doing okay, man. I'm glad, man. Yeah, you ain't been able to come in or whatever. And I haven't been regular like I normally should be, but like I said, I'm clearing some stuff out, yeah. Okay. Have a good night, John. Have a good night. Yeah, I gotta get up in the morning too, man. I gotta get to work, man. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to sign off here, guys, too, myself. Get off. I gotta get up in the morning, go do my thing. Nah, I don't think Tank versus Gary is next. Gary Russell ain't fighting. I don't think Gary's fighting with that right off. Because Gary ain't been in, man. So I don't think so, Toon. I don't think so. Nah, I didn't get to see that fight. I ain't get to see it, Josh. I ain't get to see it. I'm going to go back and check that out. I got it up on the screen where I can go check that out. Yeah, hey, man. Hey, anybody on here, you know, y'all look in the description of the video. If you look down, that's my Instagram link. Y'all can, anything y'all want to send me on my Instagram, or go get me on Fine Showboating Sports on Twitter. Anything y'all want to send me, let me know, man. Y'all got links, y'all got fighters and stuff y'all want me to check out and stuff. Y'all want to bring in something y'all want me to see? Hey, feel free to send it to me on any of those social media things. My Instagram, or find it on Twitter. It's on Twitter. Y'all see Showboating Sports on Twitter. Yeah, man. Yeah. But I'm gonna check them out. I'm gonna definitely go check them out. Elijah Pierce. Yeah. I'll go check that out. Yeah, I was on that Ryan fight that night, and that's all I was, man. I was hype on that one. Hype on that fight. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here, man. Y'all have a good night, man. We say what we say, and we stand on that. So until that's straight up no chases. So until tomorrow night, Fight Fam, I'm gonna get out of here. Elijah the Wolf Pierce, check him out. He gonna be the next 122 champion. Okay. Yeah, he gotta get past those two dogs down there. You know what I'm saying? Inoue and yeah. You got hey. They got some. That's another good fight coming up. But we're gonna talk a little bit more about that. Y'all have a good night, man. Appreciate all the new people to the channel. Hit the thumbs up. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share the channel. Until tomorrow night, man. Y'all have a good night. Peace, Fight Fam. I'm out.